Namaste. In today's episode, we are going to discuss 7 mudras for children. The first mudra is called as Ganesha Mudra. How to do it? Hold the left hand in front of the chest and the palm facing out. Lock the right hand in and while exhaling, pull the hands without letting go. Inhale, release the tension. Exhale, pull the hands. Repeat 6 times and then switch the hands. This time the right hand will be here, the left hand on top. Repeat it 6 times and tell them to apply some force so that they feel a bit of strength into both the hands. So first left hand and then right hand pull. Do it for 6 times. Then again, this time the right hand is towards the chest, the left hand on top, and then trying to we need to pull the hands while we are exhaling. Inhaling, it is no pulling. While exhaling, we need to pull the hands. So why is it good for kids? It strengthens the heart and lungs, releases tension in the chest and shoulders. Greatly, children spend most of the time sitting at the desk. So this mudra helps them to release the tension in the chest and shoulders. It also builds courage and confidence. It opens them up to better relationship with others. While doing with children, make this mudra a fun. Tell them to pretend they are pulling apart a super strong toffee, chocolate. Try to bring in some fun. It's a great way to release the pent-up energy or frustration. The next mudra is called as Hakini Mudra. It is also the brain power mudra. How to do it? Simply touch all 5 fingers of both the hands together. I will repeat. Simply touch all 5 fingers of both the hands together. Now, why is this mudra good for kids? First, it improves concentration and memory. This is scientifically noted to help coordination between right and left brain hemispheres. This mudra is good to practice very perfectly before they are doing their homework, reading, or writing, or trying to remember something like maybe tables. This mudra calms the mind and helps them to gather their thought. Try to make it fun with them. Call it something like a thinking cap or a super focus activity. They can do it for a minute before taking examination or before listening to story. With children, you need to make creativity and make them to do it. The third mudra is called as Prana Mudra. This is an energy boost mudra. How to do it? Touch the tips of the thumb to the ring and the little finger. Another 2 fingers on each hand remain straight. So again I will repeat. Touch the ring and the middle finger, the ring and the little finger. Other 2 fingers remain straight. Now, why is this good for kids? It increases vitality, reduce tiredness. It's good for their eyesight, specifically if they spend time on TV screens, remotes, computer screens, tabs, and so on. It also builds inner stability and a healthy appetite for life's adventures. Make it fun for them. Frame it as something like a secret battery for recharging, and tell them to do this so that they can recharge themselves. They can do it when they feel tired, after school, or before going to play. Making it fun will help them to do it. The next mudra is called as Shunya mudra. This is a super hearing. How to do it? Press the middle finger down to the base of the thumb and gently press it with the thumb. I will do it again. The middle finger touching the base of the palm and then slightly pressing it with the thumb. Other fingers are straight. Why is this good for children? It helps with health of the both ears. It can soothe any pain in the ear. Symbolically, it encourages children to listen better, both to others and to their own inner voice. And while make it fun for them so that they will practice, you can tell them this is the listening ears mudra. They can use it for a minute before you give them some important instructions, or when they are listening to their favorite music and so on. The next mudra is called Mushti mudra. It's called also calm down mudra. How to practice this mudra? Make a fist and keep both the thumb across the fist till it reaches the little finger. I will repeat. Make a fist and thumb resting over till the ring finger. Now, why is this good for kids? It helps them release the aggression and frustration in a healthy manner. Now, as a child, child may have some behaviors, frustrations, aggression, and one of the way of releasing it through Mushti mudra in a healthy manner. It also promotes healthy digestion and liver function. It's a physical way to hold in and then consciously release angry feelings. You can make it fun for them. You can tell them this is called cool down fist. When they feel angry or upset, they can make a fist and take 3 deep breaths and then blow the anger out when they open their hands. The sixth mudra is called as Atmanjali mudra, the thank you or peace mudra. How to do it? Place palms together gently at the heart center. I will repeat. Place the palms together gently at the heart center. Why it's good for kids? This mudra instantly creates a sense of calm, respect, and gratitude. It balances emotions and reduces stress. A simple gesture for starting or ending the day, saying thanks or finding a moment of peace. Make it fun for children. This is a classic prayer hands pose. Use it as a family prayer symbol before meals, to start a birthday wish, or as a quiet signal for I need a hug, I am sorry, something like that, so that children will do it like a fun. The seventh mudra is called Kubera mudra, the wish mudra. How to do it? Touch the tips of the thumb, index, middle finger, other 2 fingers, ring and little finger into the palm. I will repeat these 2 towards the palm and what is the benefit? It helps decongest sinuses, having a sniff while holding it. It fosters positive and determined mindset. It is used for focusing energy on a specific goal or wish. Give them a sense of agency and hope. Make it fun, like this is a 3-finger wish technique. They can hold it while making a wish, hoping for a sunny day, hoping for a gift, focusing on a goal like doing well on a spelling test, and so on. Now, some practice tips for all 7 mudra with children. Keep it short. Maximum 1 to 5 minutes is plenty. Their attention span is short. Make it like a game. Use storytelling. Let's power up the brain before we do our homework. Lead by example. Do the mudras yourself with them. Consistency over duration. A few seconds of few mudras every day is better than one long session once a week. These mudras are simple, non-invasive, and wonderful tool to give children for managing their own well-being in a gentle, natural way. Thanks for watching. Namaste.